Hi, YouTube. I guess today we do. Oh, hold on, wait. You know, I don't think I made it any different. But today I just got kicked out of a friend's place over a laundry card. Would that kind of be the title? Yes. Yeah. I get back from the gym, right? Even before that, she was asking me what a laundry card was. Mind you, backstory. This was like last week on a Thursday, if not Wednesday. She went out with her boyfriend to what's that thing? Dave and Buster's and her daughter and my niece. What else? Oh, she asked me for a favor. And my good kind-hearted ass was like, yeah, sure. So knowing I'm tired too. So I literally go to wash 5 baskets of her clothes, plus mine, so that's 6. And she kindly let me use it too, so I'm grateful for that. Right? I was so tired, I remember I had to go back, rewash some of her clothes because they were still damp and wet. And you know, I was living with somebody that clearly complains a lot about everything in her life. She judges everybody, criticizes. But when it's on her, it's like, you don't have nothing to say? Like, I swear to God, somebody at her job can judge and criticize her, you know, she'll say something back, but it won't be as half as harsh as how she judged somebody else that she knows, you know? And like, on top of that, she be trauma dumping. What is it? Trauma dumping. She even told me you can never get over grief. That is not true. There's a lot of victims, in my opinion, I believe there's a lot of victims out there who work hard to claim back their power that was stolen and taken from them due to grief. You know what I mean? But that requires a deep, deep healing. And really wanting to have what you have as your whole, as yourself again. To be whole again. You know what the fuck I mean? But besides that, I was gonna set out, I had my wallet and my stuff because I was gonna do something after I got done looking for it. I was gonna set out to go somewhere else. So I was gonna go back to the laundromat the second time to double check back around to make sure I wasn't tripping. Mind you, my headphone case is missing. I'm missing my headphone case, by the way. Like, I can't even find that. I'm thinking I lost it in an Uber car I took recently. I don't know. So I'm thinking if your laundry card's missing, so is my headphone case, because it's missing. I don't know what the fuck it is. But at least I have one of them. My other one's missing. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know, and I didn't react or nothing. She basically got mad at me because I took the house keys I was about to leave to go find, because they're literally about to leave and go to a store. Her daughter and my niece are all about to leave. So like, I ain't gonna have no way in. So I took the house key just in case when they leave and I get back from the laundromat, I can get in, you know what I mean? She takes the trash out, gets upset, when asking for a key back, and I gave it back because, like, you know, I don't give a fuck, it's not mine, it's yours, you know? And then tells me to come back another day to get my stuff. And then I had to knock on the door a couple amounts of times, ring the bell a couple amounts of times for her to give me my stuff and my charger. And then, like, I had to do a woosah. I feel like I had to call on God for a second and take deep breaths. Oh my Lord. Like, I feel like I had to go back in my heart space and be like, calm down. Namaste. Ooh, you know what I mean? So I don't have any of my stuff. My clothes, my stuff are all still there. And like, I don't have much. I just got like mostly a lot of clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe some ass washables and shit. Right now I have my longboard, thank God. My backpack, which has only my workout clothes in, and I only have this to wear for, hopefully, I pray and wish that I can just get my stuff out of her crib. Hopefully I can get in, you know what I mean? But she took the key, so I can't get in and get my shit. So I'm like, are you holding my stuff hostage? This is not the way to do it, you know? And like in my diary, look, fuck all that. She got mad at me because I didn't go finding or go searching for the laundry card she was asking me to look for repeatedly, like I'm her fucking child. You know what I mean? So I was being honest with, ooh. Sorry, off topic, but can you look at this? That is so pretty, wait. Yo, I love that shit. That looks like a mystery. This is why I like being in nature, it's so pretty. Where was I at? Fuck, what was I at? Something. Then she said, after I rung the bell, she said, I need you to step further back or I'm gonna call the cops. Baby, don't worry. I'm not gonna push in there to get my stuff. I just want my charger, and I got my wallet and my ID and all that. That's what matters, and you know, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. But when she said she was gonna call the cops, it had me like recall a situation that happened between my sister, who was supposedly being my roommate, who started acting different, and it's all making sense, and the patterns are patterning. You know what I mean? It all started when I stopped talking to her as often, stopped communicating with her frequently, and started doing what the fuck I want. You know? Like, it's only when I'm not listening to what nobody else says. Bitch, I can respectfully live in a living space with you, do what the fuck I want and do what I need to do, and know not to go and bother you and cross your boundaries, disrespecting any types of shit away. You know what I mean? And like, so I'm like, oh. So I literally was like, is that how you're gonna act? Like, is that how you're gonna act? So let me back the fuck up. You can proceed what you're doing. Give me my stuff. And you're no different from my sister, who also did me dirty like that. Who called the cops on me because not only is this the one friend that bought me stuff, it also got destroyed by my sister. And then not only is this the one friend that literally believed my sister over me, thinking we are the same people. We're not the same person, okay, babies? I know for a fact. Okay, we're not the same. We never will be. I don't care what no one say about that, including her. And I remember I looked at her kind of crazy, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, I'm nothing like her. You've been buffoon, bitch. You know, boom, dick like. You're like, what? And it gets crazier. I'm sorry, this wasn't supposed to be that long, but that's how fucked up this was. It gets crazy because like, she literally puts my stuff outside, and I said, you're no different than my sister, before she closed that door. I went to get my stuff, and I literally had to call up a close family friend, like, hey, can I just stay at night? Because a laundry card. I want to cry, but it's just like, you can't, this is why you don't, this is a lesson learned. Like, you don't give your heart out to nobody, bro. You really have to discern if a person is really for you. You know, and then her excuse is like, oh, I gave you 5 months to get everything together. You gave me 5 months to sit there and do what the fuck you do. Get a full-time job, build up credit, which is all good. Like, I don't get me wrong, that sounds like a good thing. But I told her that working is just not meant for me. I've already did it. I played the rat game. It is not for me. That is not my purpose. You know what I mean? So like, when you tell somebody that, they're not as where you are in your mind. You know what I mean? So I literally got a job. It wasn't full-time, but it's still a job. And you know what? I should be grateful and blessed for that, because either way, I would still have no job. You know? So it's just, no, like, my thing is like the way a person's life, and it probably hurt when I hit her one day with the whole, you and I are not the same. Your life and pathway is not the same as how I get it. How she got her life together was because of her sister. She already admitted if her sister had died or her daughter had died, she would kill herself because she wouldn't want to live no more. She wouldn't feel the need to be alive anymore. You don't say that. What does that say for a person? Depression. She doesn't talk to a therapist either. Okay? If she said she got triggered last time by her boyfriend, but I mean, she's smart enough to remove herself, but like, that's beside the point. That's a therapy you need to go, that's a therapist you go talk to and be like, wondering to your therapist, hey, why? Look, the moral of the story is the fact that I just got kicked out over a laundry card that I did search and look for. I could not find. It was not in the spot I left it before I even went to sleep. And I was crazy. I couldn't even sleep that night. It was like I had sleep paralysis. No, it wasn't even that. It was like I couldn't even sleep. You know what I mean? I just want y'all to know I made this video just to speak on my part of the story that just happened to me in this real life experience shit. No, I'm not always on social media, and social media is not my life. I do live real life shit, and I do like peace and quiet. I do aim to have a soft girl life because I don't, again, working is not for me, bitch. I know I'm, look, the more of the story before I go inside is that use your discernment. Not everybody's really your fucking friend, like I've been saying. And I mean that shit. And some people only use you for the benefit of some sort of blessings out of you, and that's sad shit. But I hope y'all have a good day. I love you. Mwah. This video is long. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna edit it either. I'm just gonna post it raw as fuck, authentic as fuck, and yeah, it may not do well, and that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But I just want to put that out there, so when I look back at this, when I'm doing well, at least in life, I'll be down, bestie. That's a hell of a story right there. But love you. Mwah. Keep thriving, keep living, be positive, love, heal, and take care of yourself. Bye. Yay.